Hello and welcome to another Take on Trains channel video. In this video I will be doing a review of the Hornby four-wheeled coaches, which will fit on most steam locomotives and can be pulled round a layout. So here we have a coach in one livery, and here we have a coach in a different livery, and these two are just the same. Okay, so if we have a quick look at this coach, just the side of the coach, we can see that the livery has been applied really well. It's really accurate, and there are no places where it looks messy or anything like that. If I turn it round, you can see that the windows are well indented into the plastic moulding, which is very realistic. If we turn it round, we have the back. It's not that realistic, it's just got wooden panels and got all the bits on the back. If there was any place to improve on the model, it would be here. Right, so if we turn round here, this is exactly the same as the other side. Might have some small differences, and then that's exactly the same as that side. So it would have been quite easy because they just have to copy it across. Right, if we look at the underframe, the detail is quite extensive for a wagon, which you can get quite cheaply. You can probably see the dotting along there, very realistic dotting, and you can also see the brakes and suspension. Actually no, not brakes, sorry. Yeah, so there's a lot of underframe detail on this, which is amazing. It is also good to add on this model that they've probably been able to put in so much detail, because they do it on one side and they can just copy it across to the next side, so it doesn't actually take much work. They've only equivalently got to design half of this, and then they just copy it and you get a full one. If I have a look at the bottom, there's something quite surprising I found. Hornby didn't scratch out the Hornby Railways logo. It's still got Hornby Railways. It's not Hornby, because Hornby Railways is before Hornby. And this I got 1 year ago and a bit, and it's got Hornby Railways on the bottom. So that is a bit weird. I would have thought they might have updated the mould or just scratched it out to say Hornby. But you can see that it's made in China, and it's Hornby Railways. But there isn't much detail down here at all. You can just see all the moulding processes. Right, so if you look inside the train, it might have been nice to have some seats in here, but that's the only main criticism with this particular model. Right, so if I move on to another livery of it, you can see that this livery is also applied with extreme care. There are just a few small bits which look very, very slightly irregular if you had a magnifying glass, but this livery is still applied really, really well. All the underframe and stuff are exactly the same as the other coach, yet I am surprised to find that these wheels are plastic, and on the other coach with a different livery, they're metal. Which personally I find very, very surprising, because I wouldn't expect to find two of the same model of Hornby coach, which just have differing liveries, and from the same era and from the same year, to have different wheels. It's just weird. But if you look at it, all the underframe is the same. You still got the Hornby Railways, still got the couplings, which are coupled to most locos. You've got the buffers, you've got the underframe, and this one still doesn't have any seats in. I have been told that you can get the body shell off this coach, but it is very fiddly to get off, I must say. So I have tried, but it couldn't get it off. With some Hornby products, I find that they look good, and they put on the track, they just look good on the track, and then you run them and they're absolutely awful. Whereas these, I think one of them is very slightly wobbly on the track. But overall, these are very stable. These are very stable coaches, and they don't come off. The only slight issue I have ever had with these is when they've gone over bumpy track, is that the couplings, is that because they're coaches, so they have four-wheel coaches, is that it knocks the couplings off and they become uncoupled. So that's what those things. Thank you for watching this Tech and Trades channel video, and see you on the next video. Please comment, like and subscribe. Thank you.